and sweating, dirty visage. It's actually RPK, and he says to him, he says, Cedric, mon ami, I'm so glad I found you. It's been so long. And then RPK this time, he's like, I told you to never come for me unless it was very important. What brings you here? You to rouse life anymore? Man now, and he
got infused here. Oh, Weber, what can you do? Do you have the moves like?
Maybe I should do another one of those like fake casting rounds. Like, who should I do? I'll do tosspot style this time. Like,
I'm ready with the controller. Oops.
And we got infused here. Oh, Weber, what can you do? Do you have the moves like Weber? Now we're seeing Weber up in the house here. Whose house? Weber's house. 1 kill, 2, almost a third. Infused do take it lower. They're going to come back. What can they do versus the 2 Fnatic play? 1 Fnatic player left. He gets the kill. Red Snake, you read it like a book.
Oh, Justice, did I tell you? My dad's wife is Korean,
I just
so
don't
she
buy
always
it
makes
as,
me
like,
Korean
his
food.
analysis, that we should really address it as like, oh, and how will his analysis be? What
Yeah, I had bulgogi last night.
Guys, I was watching your demos before.
Dude, bulgogi is my shit.
Red Deck accent, so I can't do his accent. Be like, hey guys, I was watching. I can't do it. Maybe I'll just keep going. It's like, guys, I was watching your demos, and I was just thinking that y'all should try some of those just triple kills with a deagle. You ever try that? Try that. Guy comes in long A, you line that sucker up, the sumbitch up, you pooh, 1 headshot. I know there's a guy behind you. I know. I saw him. I peeked him. You do a little shift, a little shimmy on back, take him out with the deagle too. This is terrible. I'm keep going, and then you.
So what are you actually asking me?
Which
part
know
out of that like 7-hour ramble am I supposed to pick out and respond to in 2 minutes? Please give me some short notes here, man.
This is like arguing with Duncan. This is exactly like arguing with Duncan. Duncan is finally experiencing.
Stephen, you know why I don't argue with you anymore? Because what happens when I argue with you is when you constantly move the topic, we go from talking about like what I'm going to do at this event to like me saying things that then get me like almost fired, etc. Like, I've noticed, by the way, thanks for never coming out and pointing out the context, that you provoked all of those statements.
I didn't provoke anything.
Do you know the reason why I mentioned the problems I thought existed in Poland's Destiny? Because you tried to conflate Poland as being exactly like Germany and the United Kingdom in terms of development, racial prejudices, and like crowds and how they are at events.
Exactly.
That's what you did. And you know fuck all
exactly
about Germany and the UK, mate. You know absolutely nothing. Just like all your topics where you start ranting about liberals. You know, you're like the kid he was talking about who's like the 19-year-old who just got into college. Is like an expert. Stephen, please put on a beret and tell me about communism and why it's better than capitalism.
You've been in Poland. How much time have you spent in Poland? I lived in Warsaw for fucking 3 months. How are you?
I've known Polish people in esports for 14 years.
You are a caricature of yourself, of the guy you were just making fun of. I know.
How many years have you spent in the UK?
I know.
How many years have you spent in the UK?
I've never spent shit into the UK.
Then why would you make a comment about equivalency between Poland and the UK?
Because I think that it's safe to say that most people on the face of the earth consider the UK to be a first world country. Am I completely out of bounds saying that?
So you're telling me Poland is identical to the UK in many senses?
When did I ever say Poland was identical? I never said it was identical. I said it's not a third world country. I think most people in the world would also agree that Poland's probably not a third world country. Do you think that's an extreme statement to make? I have spent 3 months in Warsaw, which is probably more time than you've spent in Poland. Maybe you spent more time there. I don't know.
And so I want to go on the record and say that the UK is a third world country, though.
You said that Poland was a crazy rundown, blah 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 blah. I disagreed with that. I think I have some place to stand on. I think I have some platform to stand on that's spending some degree of time there, more so than you saying I have Polish friends. What does that have to do with anything?
That's not what I said. I said, like everything, I get half a sentence out, then you start going on a fucking rant.
This is exactly what you do. You say 450 statements, and then at the end you're like, well, what's your response?
Destiny.
Like
Steven, he's gone. You fucking... I've had my first guest hang up. Oh my god.
That didn't happen.
Did this really just happen? Fucking the time when we had James, remember Too Good when we had James on here? Too Good did a Thorn impression where he says like 450 different things, and at the end he asks you a question. Like you're supposed to respond to every single thing he did, just accepting every premise he said is true.
He just DC'd. He's not hung up. Duncan wouldn't hang up on air.
I don't anything that I said in regards to like Poland being a first world nation or doing better than a lot of the other fucking ex-Soviet satellite countries. I don't think any of that is even controversial. Nothing that I said was even something that isn't like well accepted as fact. Most people agree that Poland is in a pretty good spot, a decent spot compared to the other fucking Soviet satellites, compared to what they're doing now, right? Most people would agree that fucking Poland is doing better than Ukraine or fucking Romania, right? These aren't even controversial statements.
Stephen, and can you at the end of the show just apologize to Duncan, man?
He actually removed me from Skype.
Dude,
Oh.
you fucked him twice, dude.
Oh.
That's how I see things. You fucked him
You
twice.
removed me from Skype too. Damn it.
Here, right, and you got.
I'm
like,
scared.
one
Hold
arm
on,
is,
he's
like,
gonna say
down.
something.
Right when she was shooting like this, and she shot, the way that the recoil traveled through her body would make her ass jiggle in the most delicious fucking way. Oh my god, it was the most beautiful fucking sight I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. I don't know how it worked, but just every time she shot, the way that her body absorbed the recoil, there was like that ass jiggle every shot. Oh my fucking
Oh
god. It was the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Oh.
Done. I'm done with streaming. I'm done with streamers. I was like 16 when we went to the gun show. When we went to the. He's like friend zoned. That's weird. We were friends, not like that. He's like, what is he, like 30 or something? Did you watch it? Isn't it creepy as fuck? He's just a little crazy. I don't know. He was friends with the porn star Mia Rose, and I guess like, I don't know if they're still friends. Destiny! Fuck off! Fuck off! Stop attacking me! You were talking about my ass when I'm 16 years old! What the fuck? They said that you were pedo. Holy fuck! I didn't say pedo! Oh my god! He's a pedo. He tried touching me. We were just friends. Like, we were both streamers and we were friends. And we both like the same game.
Yeah.
That is... No. Shut up. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Right to bear